We want the funk. Give us the funk. Wow. We want the funk. Give us the funk. Wow. I do not own the rights to this music. Think about the girl all the time. Wow, wow.
This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Washington Redskins. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
We want the funk. Give us the funk. Wow.
On first down, Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Bruh, you ball.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
I'm telling you, man. Coming that way with the ball head while I'm walking up the stage. I think you do, secretly. You want to be bald. You want to be one of them stereotypical bald head chicks with a fat ass. That's what you want to be. You want to be one of those, eh?
Set up. 60 outlaw. Let's set a tone, fellas. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. You're out. Hey, Echo. Go. Take four. Kill. Say go.
On first down, Bradshaw. He's got it to Williams. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Washington Redskins, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Set. 60 yards.
Watch the backer. 47's the mic, boy. 47. Check.
Look at me. Zipper. Buzz.
Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. 3 buzz.
Five.
Looking to throw. Bradshaw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Yeah, he will go out right near the
all that audible
35-yard line.
get a drag.
Catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal.
Let me hit him.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
You better watch me call that?
Grant Haley in on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Sure. Hey, box drop. Yep. Ready?
2nd and 6. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's a free sack.
Banagu. It's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. No. Hey, watch it.
25, check 25. Leo, get it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Bradshaw, he's going to air one out.
Oh, my
and it's
goodness.
incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it, and it brings up 4th down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it, that's who you're looking for.
Easy.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Catch made here by Campbell. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he can't find anywhere to go. And he goes down. Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Check nickel.
Hey, go.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. Quick pass out to Miller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play really nice timing.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Let's go, D. Big Sears right here.
First carry for Darius Geis. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, orbit.
Tight dog. Whip. Watch the whip.
Operating from the gun, Bradshaw. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Now. Check 43. Joker.
Hey, exit. Deep grip.
From the gun, Bradshaw. Got a man, it's complete.
Are you fucking serious?
Williams loses the football, and the Colts pick it up. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The pass receiver turned into a runner, then he turned into a fumbler, and it goes the other way for 6.
I love your description. Although
That's
for the
a very
offense, they're not too
interesting
happy about it.
exchange.
But for the defense, what a big-time play for them. Never give up on anything. Sometimes you create your own points.
But the receiver, hard to fault him.
Insanity.
He's just going for extra yard.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do, but you have to take care of the football.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Redskins nothing. Michael Badgley set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Geis. And now running right through it. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan. No escape, and he goes down.
Confusion there?
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away, because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47. All day, dog. 47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike 47. Hey. Shoot.
Back to throw. Bradshaw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Kendrick Bourne.
Bullshit that you can actually throw that
They do get
completed.
9, but it leads to 4th
Insane.
down.
So much about this game is just understand the
Insane that you
situations
can
and
throw that
then having to
completed, though.
execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
This is taken at the 10. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Mahomes. His throw incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell. 3rd down here. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
And the Colts, 1st down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Check. Cross. 57. Cross.
Oh, my God.
And they get him down right near the midfield stripe.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Yellow. Go, Lou, Eddie.
Tighten up. Pull it together. Motion.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he's got this down to the 35. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 35.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Kill.
Hey, 43.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Paris Campbell with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
I missed it.
Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rear, he goes back out to kick this one off.
The Redskins take over.
Come on, now. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down. Let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Set up. 18 Gator.
Let's go, baby. Turn up. Let's get that ball.
Hey, Alpha.
Check Mike 57. Mike 57. It's coming this way. Coming this way. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Ready, ready.
Operating from the gun, Bradshaw.
Oh, wow.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. This is taken around the 12.
Let's go.
At their own 29-yard line.
People make the world go round.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Man up, D. Man up, D. He's coming.
10 team.
We got double up. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Right there in the middle. 55. Oh, here we go.
Attack.
Back.
Mahomes now on first down. Looking for Campbell downfield. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. So not only is that his third touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon.
Mike Badgley set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Are you dying? You got corona? Well, don't be using that spit. You can use that later.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
I got you, boy. 57's Mike. Mike 57. I got it. Mike's 57.
Hey, Charlie.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. 57's the Mike. 57's the Mike.
Back to the air on second down. Bradshaw.
Wow.
Incomplete.
33. Just
Good
stood
protection
there,
that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far,
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said, third and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
34. Redskins, nothing. Mike Michael Badgley set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Redskins hand over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. 2nd and 1. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Geis. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. Past the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Know your job. Check 3, check 3.
Hey, Ripley.
On 2nd down and 4, Mahomes flushed out right. He'll have a first down past the 40. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, and his first carry of the game right there, he had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well.
You leave it? Oh.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. Funches has it complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Yellow.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. It's caught by Funches. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Yellow.
First down, Indianapolis.
Watch that end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Ebron caught left side. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw again on 2nd down, Mahomes. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in with Dixon. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Kenneth Dixon, his 6th touchdown of the season as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Hey. Hey, Haywood.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So that'll back them up 5.
Let's go now. 70, Indy.
Hey, let's get
Topper.
twist. Check.
Let's go. Get set.
Tighten up.
Set, go.
To throw on 2nd down. Bradshaw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Off the edge, the sack by Reggie Ragland.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Michael Batchley set to kick off.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Let's go.
Ready?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. And the ball comes out. Love lost it, and the Colts pick it up. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Shoot. Grace don't travel.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now here's Mahomes. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Jannard Avery able to record his 5th sack of the season. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Come on, set.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Hey, Echo.
57. Mike, 57. Coming.
Go.
Lucky.
Yo, go. 5. Ready.
2nd and 5. That'll be caught at Steven Sims. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, Foxtrot. Go.
57 to Mike. Go, hey, check Mike.
Get it.
Looking to throw. Bradshaw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
I got you, punk.
Hey, Orbit.
57's the Mike. Watch 57. Watch the run.
To throw again. Bradshaw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 24-yard line. This quarterback now 8 of 17 so far, so under 50%, but he's got a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Geis. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, exit.
47's the Mike. 47's the Mike.
Be crippled.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bradshaw letting one go deep for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
To throw on 3rd down. Bradshaw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Ben Banagoo in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So another long try for 3 and another kick that comes up lacking.
Yeah, this isn't going to do any wonders for his field goal percentage, But you have to figure as a head coach that when you send a guy out there to try and kick from that distance, it's a 50-50 proposition at best.
And because they couldn't hit the long field goal, they are set up nicely offensively at the 41, 1st and 10.
61, matchbox, light.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
Hey, 57, 57.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Mahomes now 14 out of 17, 82%, and it's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, wow.
With this one. How did he miss it?
Wow.
Wide open in the end zone.
Bro.
He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Check out,
Hey!
Mike's 47.
Yes, yes!
Get your swerve on.
Go, go!
47, Mike. Mike, 47. Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
Shoot!
Back to throw. Bradshaw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ben Banagoo in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving it past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list.
Ready, ready!
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down.
Look, squeeze!
Under crunch. Check. Fresno. Shift.
Say go!
Looking to throw. Bradshaw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
I'm coming after you.
On 1st down, Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 6 yards away as his guys continue to pour it on. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record. And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field, but nowhere to go. Here, he lost the football. On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
On the ready.
57's the mic. Let's go, let's go. Out, 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 out.
Ready, ready.
To throw on 2nd down. Bradshaw, wide open receiver, complete. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
You can't block.
Hey, high 7. Hey.
57. Mike, 57. Oh, you got deep? 57's Mike.
Yo, fast, get it.
Throwing on 1st down. Bradshaw, he's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appeared.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
The Redskins on 3rd down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. From the gun, Bradshaw. And the pressure gets to him again. Ben Banigou in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Mike.
Yellow.
55, Mike. Watch the screen. Pass. Check 26, check 26.
Hey, Sunday.
Jam. Topper.
Hey, Ripless.
Mike 55.
Yellow.
Shift.
Right.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Check it back.
Girl, 15. Hey, 15. That's right.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete.
He dropped it?
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Mahomes now to throw. The catch made by Miller. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one good for 24 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell there to make the grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Their catch made at the 25-yard line. The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
You can't block me.
They'll start the drive with Love here. And he's upended at the 33. Following a good pickup of it. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. 2nd and 2. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Back to throw. Bradshaw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a run with Geis. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
Give me that.
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety.
Oh, you wide open there.
And down he goes. Corey Littleton able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Mahomes going to throw. Looking for Campbell downfield.
Let's go. Wait.
That's caught inside the 20. A huge play that time for the Colts. 56 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Geis, they'll try to run it. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. They'll look to throw on third and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Onside kick, maybe?
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
GG's in the chat, man. GG's in the chat. Bye.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Indianapolis, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get a few days to savor this one before they take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Washington, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
11 for 312. People make the world go round. Six, 7, 8 sacks. Let's get it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 TFLs, 2 picks. My nickel DB got 2 TFLs, that's crazy. Four forced fumbles, bro. Craziness. Bom bom. No. You ready? You ready for me?